Hello, everybody. It's Caesar back again. And I just got a few thoughts that I want to get off my mind while I'm sitting here enjoying my Smoothie King. But anyway, um, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all great. So we're looking at Friday here, the weekend before Labor Day. Lot to celebrate, especially in going into September of 2018. The awesome things that have happened, and so many people that are going to be enjoying, excuse me, their Labor Day simply because they are working. I'm talking about the extremely low unemployment numbers that we have recently revised to show that they have statistics that show that these unemployment numbers are the lowest that they've been since 1969. We're talking, what is that, 40, 50 years? About almost 50 years. The lowest unemployment numbers that we've had in almost 50 years. And for those of you that are old enough to remember that time, America was great then. People had jobs, the economy was doing great, families were together. Yeah, there were issues, okay? There were issues with civil rights and blacks, Jim Crow laws, these sort of things that were perpetuated and kept in place by Democrats, regardless of how many times people want to foist that upon Republicans. The reality is that all this racism all started with the Democratic Party. Wanted to keep their economy in the South going through slavery, the slave trade, and the work that was done on the backs of blacks. So much so that the Republican Party was created by them. The first 32 black people that were in the Congress were Republicans. No one ever talks about that. That's the truth. So anyway, yeah, so a lot of people celebrating this weekend because they're working, they're happy. And just a little anecdote, I was taking a walk through where I work in the facility a couple days ago. It's probably about 2 in the afternoon. We have 3 shifts, so at 2 in the afternoon is when we have about the most people in our building at any one time. And I'm just walking through there. I'm a Hispanic man. I saw many Hispanics working, many blacks on the first level of the warehouse. Probably about maybe about 40 people, and majority blacks and Hispanics, and they were all laughing and they were happy to be working hard, having a good time while they were working, which is counterintuitive to what Democrats want us to believe, that there's all this dissension, that there's no that these unemployment numbers are all fake, and that sort of thing. And not only that, that disproves what these liberals that hate Trump and his policies want us to believe. I see the reality with my own 2 eyes, and what I'm seeing is good things. Okay, another thing that I want to talk about is also the how the GDP has been revised. Now, I have a video in which I spoke about this, and I was excited then. But how much crazier is it now? It's been revised from 4.1% to 4.2% GDP growth, which is amazing. We have just recently struck a trade deal with Mexico, with its current president and its incoming president, and apparently it's a great deal for Mexico, but most importantly for the United States. And it's a quote-unquote NAFTA deal, but we know that, as the president says, NAFTA has a bad connotation to it. So it's being called the U.S.-Mexico trade agreement. And the president said that it's better to work trade agreements separately than to try to work out these multinational agreements that ends up not benefiting the United States of America. And so, he's done a great work here. Canada is more than welcome to get on board and join. But you know what? They've got a socialist president right now, this Trudeau guy. This guy is a buffoon, an idiot, and doesn't even really deserve to be in office. I mean, that guy is a pandering huckster as far as I'm concerned. So we see all these good things happening, and we see that still liberals, are up to their old games still. You can't say anything good about the economy. You can't say anything good about the president. Not even necessarily even supporting his policies. Here we have Tiger Woods. He just played in a tournament a couple weeks ago, and he gets asked a question about President Trump, and he answered it. He basically said, well, I support the office of the president regardless of who's in there. And he said, I've known Donald Trump for years, and he's been my friend. And boy, that did not sit well. On ESPN, this idiot, Max Kellerman, one of the, just a liberal racist as far as I'm concerned, goes off on him and basically says that, Tiger shouldn't have said that, that's not right, because he's African American. You know what? I'm getting so sick and tired of these liberals who think that they're helping out minorities. Let me tell you something, liberals, all right? My minority status does not make me a purse puppy for you, okay? That's not who I am or what I want to be. Leave me alone. You stick to your own liberal racist ideologies, okay? And don't try to push that off on other people. So what if Tiger Woods says that he respects the office of the president, regardless of who's in there? You know what? That's a very accurate statement. And then for Max Kellerman to try to, with his liberal ideology, to come to the defense of black people, black people don't need defending. They can defend their own selves, all right? Hispanics don't need defending. They can defend their own selves. We don't need liberal like Max Kellerman, all right, trying to, determine what a minority should or should not say. But anyway, listen, that's neither here nor there. But it's just, we look and we see, the president is still, no matter what he does and this sort of thing, there's always all this backlash, all these, people, these Democrats, these liberals, oh, you got to get rid of Trump. We got to get rid of this and that and the other. They've been saying this for over 2 years now. And what's crazy about it is that you have a situation where socialists are being voted in primaries to run for the highest offices that are available, like governors, congressmen, senators, these sort of positions. And they're being supported by the George Soros types and other ultra liberals like this that want this type of ideology to come into our country. But I got some sad news for you. They think there's going to be this huge blue wave. I don't see it. We all need to get out and vote, because these people, I'm telling you, are insane. You do not want any kind of socialism in this country at all, because it's going to cause nothing but trouble, and it's going to lead to just America falling apart. And George Soros is behind all of this, and people like that, okay? So we need to make sure that we squash that ideology, because it's not good for the American people. It's not pro-business. It's not pro-America. It's not pro-individual thought and freedom. But counter to all that is it seems to me that all of these Democrats and liberals that want to be elected are all running on this platform of get rid of Trump. So fine, you get rid of Trump, and then what do you have? Nothing. They haven't put together one idea, a platform of how to improve America, and in their mind how to get and keep people working. So there's nothing. It's just, I'm against Trump, vote for me. I'm against Trump, vote for me. I'm for immigrants having free reign to come in and out of the country, vote for me. What are these? These are not ideologies. That is not pro-American. It's not pro-citizen. I'm not voting for these people. You gotta be crazy. There's nothing there that benefits me. Why would I vote for my own self-destruction? It's insane. It's insane to me that people actually consider this. And I have friends of mine that are super Democrat, super liberals, that all they see is, I hate Trump. But they don't see that they're actually benefiting right now. So I don't know what's going on in their minds. So, the reality is that we need to get out. We need to speak to more people. Let them know that, fine, you don't need to vote Republican, or you don't need to vote for these policies if you don't want to. It's your right. But what is the other side offering? All right? Let's see. I can name a couple things. They're offering to open the borders wide open, so that what that will do is they will lower wages, all right, for the American citizen, and cause many people to be unemployed, all right, that are American citizens. And not only that, but it's also going to be one of the things that they're saying is that they actually want to raise taxes. Why in the world would you vote to raise your own taxes? It's insane. No one would do that. But yet there are so many liberals that hate Trump so much that they are willing to vote for Democrats and liberals that would actually want to raise your taxes. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, listen. Love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for listening on this video. If you get a chance, look at my other videos. Subscribe, like if you want. Share them. I appreciate it. Anyway, this is a long video. Let me cut it short right now. I just want to thank you all very much. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my smoothie here. God bless you, and I will keep you posted also on my trip to Florida, so that's going to be pretty cool. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day.